connecting, annoying. The internet is having some troubles, I see. This time it was on me. Why is the music so loud in my ear? Jesus Christ. Welcome to the stream. Can you hear me properly? Am I too loud? Let me know. Hear me properly? Am I too loud? Let me know. Alex, welcome to the stream. Milk, Nico. Half as loud as the music. Right, I need to hear that for myself real quick. Congratulations, Milk. Astrofix, welcome to the stream. Let me quickly check it out. Oh, stupid ads. Who's playing ads on this stream, man? This man is crazy. 20 seconds as well. Jesus freaking Christ. Alright, so this one is a cool pose. So definitely use this one. Alright, let me mute my mic for a second. Alright, I'm just going to talk for a little bit, see if I like the volume right now, or if it's not loud enough. I don't know. So I'm just going to talk for a little bit. I don't know. Let's just grab the pose already, so we are prepared to get started. Because that won't hurt us at all. Because we do believe that these drawings are going to be pretty damn difficult. Because these shapes are not easy to replicate, and that's for sure. This will be a struggle and a half to draw. Alright, let me try that once more. 1 second, be right back. I believe it should be a decent amount better right now. I don't want to hear this music. I don't know if it's bad. Xena, welcome to the stream. It's a new mic and I didn't really have time to play around with it that much. So we're just going to have to deal with what it is right now. And I might be able to play around with it a bit more after the stream. Who knows? Let's go, Milk, let's go. Much better? I can still, like, I can drop the music down a little. I can up my microphone even a little. But it's all already quite high. Jealousy, welcome to the stream. So, yeah, I don't know. It will probably take some time to find a good balance between balancing the audio properly. Where the heck you found it? Audio seems fine to me. Beautiful. What's the new mic? So I didn't have time. Like I said, I didn't have time to set it up properly yet. So hopefully it's balanced now. Nerd is a friendly greeting to me. Let's go. Phone, is the mic or are you a little sick? Phone sounds like it a bit to me. No, I'm not sick, but my voice does sound a little bit different than what it usually does. My nose is a bit stuffed. I didn't have time to get out of bed that much yet. Didn't have time to open my blinds either. So this is the morning voice still, even though I've been awake for a few hours already. Yeah, 100%. Because my girlfriend was still sleeping. I don't know if she still is. I don't think she is. She manages to sleep until 12 p.m., which is crazy. There's all dust on my screen as well. That's annoying. Deep as frig, let's go. Yeah, it's the new mic. It should sound a little bit better, but like I said, the hype is not here yet because I'm trying to be not as loud. Galaxy Power Pack, welcome to the stream. You didn't sleep? Wait, what, Jealousy? Are you crazy right now? Alright, so this Pokemon is probably going to be quite difficult to replicate due to it being quite a lot of intricate shapes. But we will see what we can do for that. I do know the end result will definitely be something that looks cool, looks amazing. Purely because I still think the past form of Beldum was one of the cooler ones we made. And like I still want to see how we can turn Metagross into something that looks that godly and beastly. Apple to peel with you. Apple to peel. Gotta go, this was fun being here, even if it was just for a bit. It's 4 AM. Damn, Galaxy. Take some sleep, my friend. So what we're doing right now is what we always do. We try to turn his body into simple to replicate shapes. So we can easily replicate them later on ourselves. Wouldn't tracing be a lot easier? Yes. But we are trying to learn right here. Be this morning, but I don't trust myself with waking up and leave at 6, so I didn't. That's crazy, Jealousy. That is absolutely insane. No sleep over like just 2 hours is crazy. Because 2 hours of sleep is already so much better than no sleep at all. Genuinely. Like after the stream I have bought the Elgato Wave XLR as well. So I will be setting that up afterwards. I haven't done much with it. And I should be able to turn mix volumes and stuff. Learning based. Wait, what? Learning? Oh yeah, we're learning the drawing. That's what we're learning, yes. Trying to learn at least. Is it a bit difficult? Sure is. But if we just take our time for these drawings, we should be able to make anything we want. And you know, it doesn't matter if they aren't perfect, because all that matters is that we tried. I feel like Pokemon remove significant details with the design. True. Simplify them. Simplify your design if it doesn't look like a Pokemon yet. Gabriel, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, my man? By the way, guys, I'm currently working to trying to see if we can get an artist to draw our thumbnails, so we don't have to do it ourselves. And you might be thinking, why don't you do it yourself? You're an artist or trying to be an artist as well. That would just save you money if you did it yourself. True, 100% agree with you. But I calculated it, and it would take me, if I outsourced that, it would save me. It would save me 8 days of time at the end of the year. 8 days, 8 entire days. At least 8 entire days. And I could just write it off with taxes, so I think it is the right call to do. I'm going to have an interview for a job placement today, which is part of my college course. Nice, nice. Gothic, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Dun dun. Yes, Gabriel, we have a new mic. We haven't set up everything perfectly yet. I will be able to do that after the streams, do some tests. Didn't really have time yet to test everything. No, I'm not even whispering, to be honest. Not whispering anymore. But I don't know, maybe it's just a bit more mellow, and I am talking a bit more mellow. And my voice is just a little bit different as well right now. Can you hear? Or really loud? I could, yeah. But my voice doesn't want to do that yet. I think this mic is so good, it makes the whispering sound so soft, like soft speaking. Yeah, for real though, like, I'm not whispering though, but the mic genuinely, we did a test yesterday with the different mics, and it's night and day. It genuinely sounds like you're listening to a podcast through this mic, while the other one was just fine, right? The other one was literally just fine. Bye-bye. She's alive, guys. ASMR Nick, you know. Train, I'm a skedaddle when I arrive. Fair, fair. Okay. Like the issue that we're currently having is like my girlfriend is like a sloth. She can like literally sleep for 12 hours in a row, which is crazy. While I wake up, my alarm went off at 8, and it's currently like 12 and a half, and like my blinds need to stay closed because she's still sleeping, right? But that keeps me tired as well. Like I just wanna I want to sit in my bed for like maybe an hour max. Get out of it, open the blinds, be awake, right? And that's not what I have right now, which it's fine, but it's not the best. Okay, welcome to the stream. Should make one ASMR stream where you're randomly on the mic. It would be funny though, but I am not a fan of ASMR. I genuinely don't know why people like ASMR. Genuinely don't know. Some guy just begged for money in front of me and wouldn't leave till I said no. Frick the poverty, right? Makes people feel tingles. Yeah, for me as well. It does make me feel tingles, but the tingles aren't positive though. By the way, we have another video coming up today at 5 PM, I believe. Of all the first stage pseudo legendaries, and I know most of you have already seen it, but as you guys know, those are my best performing videos on my channel. Jealousy's homeless. Like, genuinely are my best performing videos out there, so I would highly appreciate it if you just turn it on. Even if you've already seen the content, just turn it on, let it play out, like, comment, do all those things. And next week, another episode of the Collabo region. I like art ASMR, as in sound of brushes and paints. Like, it's fine. I'm okay with those, but I'm not okay with the ASMR, like whispering and stuff that really itches the frick out of me. I genuinely don't know why people watch it, and the people that make that type, like, I'm all down for the grind. Like, I respect the grind. I completely do. If something works, even though it's cringe, go for it, man. You do you. Like, I respect it, but I couldn't do that shit. I'm sorry. Like, I genuinely, like, sitting there at your like desk, whispering in your microphone, clicking on the microphone, like, bro, what are you doing, brother? What are you doing? Like, the same thing with the AI trend on TikTok, right? Like, where he said, thank you for the roses, thank you for the roses, blah 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 blah. Like, those things, I respect the grind, right? I genuinely respect the grind, but like, it's a bit shameful in my opinion. It is a bit shameful in my opinion. But hey, I respect it. I respect it. If you want to earn your money that way, go for it, man. I respect the grind. The only issue I have with those accounts, like, what if that trend dies, or when that trend dies, will they be able to pivot? Will they be able to pivot from that trend, right? Will they be able to do something else to keep the viewers entertained? That's why I'm not necessarily doing trends or anything. Of course, I'm doing Paradox Pokemon. At first, I genuinely thought it would be a trend, right? I thought it would be hyped, and it would, like, my channel would blow up once we'll get new Paradox Pokemon, which wasn't necessarily the case. So I'm just making art videos on Pokemon, and people apparently like Paradox Pokemon. So, well, here we are. It's better to see the snake body better now. No, like, to me, ASMR doesn't feel nice at all. It just feels horrible. I believe that is all. Oh no, not all. We still need fingers in there. But yeah, I never did the flip canvas thing until when I remade the snake drawing. I was like, yep, flipping the canvas is genuinely good practice to see imperfections in your drawing. It literally resets your brain. By the way, I'm still working. I think I have the premise of my 1 year real life content challenge down for Nick's Nothingness, my real life content channel. I have the base down. See you later, Jealousy. See you later. So basically, what it will be is, for every category that I want to improve on every week, I will have to set myself some goals out for myself. Like for example, we'll start with like 6,000 steps a day, and we build that upwards. And for each day of the week, you will be able to get 1 point, and you will need 6 points in order to be marked done with that week. For each category, you need 6 points. You're able to miss 1 day. Maybe you're able to miss 1 day in the week, but if you miss 2 days, you will have to do a challenge, which you guys will be able to decide on, like jump in the cold lake, all those kind of things. Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. Oh god, this is going to be a tough one to replicate, but okay, we got this. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. My opinions on hamsters, they're cute. I have 2 myself. Oh god, I can already tell this is going to be so tough to replicate. Let's go something. I appreciate you watching my content, my friend. Want to be like you when I grow up? But go for it, my man. The sooner you start, the better. 100%, my friend. Will you still have the light orb inside of him? Probably. I will find a way to make that work. I don't know. It might be on the top of his head. Like we always do, we first have to replicate the pose, which will be the tough part of this drawing, of course. Already draw, let's go. Try to keep practicing. And I'm not even that good, right? I'm not even that good, so you will be able to get to my level and exceed it. If you practice enough, you will be able to easily exceed my level. Favorite shiny is Psyduck, cool. I have improved a lot this year, but I'm definitely still not nearly where I want to be. I still feel like my I need to become a lot better at sketching. So that is something I genuinely need to spend a lot more time on. My dad is an artist, cool. Like I feel like if sketching becomes easier, so like I don't even have to do this study, my life would become so much easier. And I do wonder, like, if I'm ever able to get to that level. I don't know. It just feels like something I can never achieve. It just feels like I will always keep struggling with to come up with just my own sketch, my own poses, without having to think too much about it. But I'm guessing that's just because like we are so used to not being able to, that it just feels like an unhuman level of skill to be able to do certain things like that. My nose is itching. Got a shiny Psyduck, really good shiny. You will see the improvement when you get into the criticism session, because I put the drawing in Discord. Nice. But yeah, like, oh my lord, man. For real, I think I will have this YouTube game. I have won the YouTube game once I'm able to sketch. Once I'm able to sketch my own drawings and make anything I want look good, it's over for anyone on this planet. Like, I have so much more things to improve on. Like, we currently have a certain style we're going for, but we eventually we will eventually pivot and make it look even better. There's so many things I need to learn, and I want to learn. So yeah, what app are you doing this on? I'm doing this on Procreate on the iPad. So get yourself an iPad, Procreate, and use my brush shadow right now. Dynamax is customized with colored pencils. Cool. Getting an iPad soon. Awesome, dude. Like, is it upcoming Sunday? I don't think so. I think it's the one afterwards. I'm doing another lesson next week on Sunday for someone, which is pretty cool, right? Like last lesson went actually pretty well. At first I thought he was already on a really good level, but I was actually able to learn him quite a lot. Which was cool, right? Which was cool. Genuinely. That also function as a tablet is expensive here. True. Like, yeah, of course, like everything is expensive nowadays, and like what I always say is I would recommend, if you're able to, I recommend an iPad any day of the week, right? If you're able to afford one, you don't have to make a pro, right? If you want to become a professional artist and you genuinely think you can earn some money with your art, or you want to earn money with your art, invest in it, get an iPad Pro. Hildebay, welcome to the stream, my man. Welcome to the stream. Good morning. How are you doing? Like genuinely, if you wanna go pro eventually with your art, get an iPad Pro. Invest in it. I haven't regretted that decision ever, because I make money with my iPad, right? Like what people don't understand, people always think I have to do commissions in order to earn money with my stuff. But that's not the case, right? That is not the case. What you need to do is you need to make a YouTube channel and make some videos. You could do commissions, but have it in your contract with that person who commissions you, that you are able to use it in your video. Like, set up the contract like, hey, I will make this piece for you, but I'm also able to make a video about it. If you do it like that, you can double your income. So it's like you're earning money with your commissions and you're earning money with your videos eventually, right? I draw purple guy in my sketchbook. Cool. My iPad Soren, best investment ever, not only for college but for art. Raki agreed, man. Like I haven't regretted buying an iPad. And like I at one point I wasn't sure, like, was this really something I needed? But then I started actually drawing quite a lot with the streams, with everything, and that made me realize, yes, this is the thing I want to do. But one thing I'm lacking, 300 subscribers, nice. One thing I'm lacking right now is just, I eventually, thank you man, thank you. I eventually want to pivot away from this channel. Don't get scared or anything, because I will keep this channel for a long time. Or like the amount of videos you get might drop down, I don't know. But my goal, my eventual end goal, like my dream is to have like a channel with real life content. Like for example, vlog channel where I can make like do fun stuff instead of sitting here at my desk for like 6 hours. Like going to a hotel, go to another country and earn money while actually traveling or something, like doing fun stuff and earning money with that instead of sitting at a desk for so long. And believe me, I feel blessed that I can do that right now. I'm so happy that I can, and I feel blessed, and I genuinely want to become one of the biggest PokeTubers on the planet for sure before I want to pivot away from it. But I don't see myself doing, like, at least not drawing for so long, every single week, every single day, for like the rest of my life, right? I want to be able to have a bit more freedom. So that is why I'm currently building out a project for my second channel, which is called Nick's Nothingness, which will be real life content, trying to improve myself, which will also have a bit of drawing in there. So it will have some drawing in there. It will be a self improvement project with more sport, a bit more vlog style. And it will be more interesting, a bit more challenging, like as in like going outside. And if I fail one of my weeks, I will have to jump into a cold lake, those kind of things, which is super fun to watch as well, in my opinion. For my small phone screen with fingers, yeah, that is horrible. What are you high for, Alex? You could totally do that, even to do both types of content. Exactly, like at first I will try to do both, and eventually I will see like what are the options, like what do I want to do. You know, like if this channel will easily start earning money, as in like I can easily keep doing this as well, right? The issue currently is that it requires so much work, and it currently doesn't earn that much money yet. And I'm not doing it for the money, but I have to think about the money if I ever want to move out, right? I do need some money in there. But I think I have an entire schedule of videos that are going to release, and I believe December or January is going to be my best month yet, because of the videos that are going to come out. Doing collab with you, so we should well, if you come up with a good collab idea, I am like what I always say about collabs, I am always down to collab with people. I don't care how many subscribers you have, but as long as your idea is good. Like if someone with 100 subscribers came up to me and build out the collab region in the same way I build it out, I would have 100% joined the project. I wouldn't even have had to think about it. So if you wanna make sure people bigger than you want to collab with you, make sure the project is worth collabing with. So don't say, hey, can we just collab on something? No, come up with a good idea, build it out, show me what it will look like, show me what it will do, and then we can talk about it. We make a new profile pic Discord with you in a Christmas outfit. It would be really cute. Possibly, maybe, I don't know, it would be funny. Would be fun to do. Getting hot so I can chill. Nice. Diamond Doomsday, welcome to the stream, sorry. Congrats on 70. Thanks, mate, thanks. Just made a video, let's go. Pokemon region of my own. I will do one as well. My first Pokemon region will be based on Harry Potter. It will combine the world of Harry Potter with Pokemon. Like for example, you will be placed in a house. Like picking your starter is the same thing as being placed in a house. Gryffindor is fire starter, Slytherin is grass, Ravenclaw is water, and we have a fourth one which will be Hufflepuff, which will be an electric type Pokemon. So that will be my first region that I will do. If someone does it before me, well, that's fine. I will do it eventually anyways, because I wanted to do it. But that will take a year. I can't start building a region before the collab region is finished, because otherwise the two are going to run through each other, which is not great. You'd have to do 4 starters then, exactly. But I want to improve a lot before I start doing it as well. So like I still want to learn a lot in the meantime. I'm not good enough to make an entire Pokemon region yet. I need to be able to draw my Pokemon better, like draw Fakemon, get some practice in with sketching. And once that is in, we will start on that region. Dinosaur Pokemon sounds cool. I'm probably not making a Christmas profile pic. I have one for Halloween. Nice. It's gonna be popping out regions left and right. Yeah, like that is. I don't wanna start a region when the collab region is still running. And the collab region will run for over a year, right? Currently, we have filled in 50%. The project is filled in for 50%. And we haven't even had too many views on the project yet. Imagine once we finally do get a lot of views on it, we will get even more people into the project. I still hope that we easily fill out the project, and that afterwards, once the project is finished, I still have so many people that want to join that are good, that I will be able to make our national decks as well. So add like 50 more Pokemon to the mix. That would be the dream. I was not chosen. Yeah, that sucks, dude. Even though you had 9-year Fakemon experience. So the reason I guess I have kind of a long way for me to join that. True. That's the thing, right? The project, I'm only inviting the best of the best, and you must understand that the best of the best, most people that are joining are way better than I am. Like way better than I am. Almost every single person is like way better than I am. So yeah, like if I can't even compete with them, and I'm not saying I'm really good or anything, but I feel like I'm decently good at drawing right now. As in, like, rendering my Pokemon. So yeah, you have to be really good in order to join. Or like drawing, not Fakemon, a 7. Sorry, bro, so we can start soon. I'll do drawings of Pokemon on my channel. And that is like what we talked about previously, is that a lot of people overestimated their talents. They're like I've seen so many applications and I love them, but some people just genuinely aren't realistic, right? I understand that why shouldn't you try, because hey, maybe you will get in, but you should know the level requirement a little bit. And you shouldn't overestimate yourself that much. I'm pretty good. I'm trying to improve, so it could be the next one. Yeah, Diamond Doomsday. Go, man. Keep practicing. Well, we have seen your artworks. We've definitely seen your artworks. Like, what do you seem under pretty good? Trying to be polite. I've also been trying to learn how to draw animation. I'll be better. Cool. I saw your work. I recommend trying to focus on getting better at art first. Like Diamond Day, not to blow your bubble, but you are an example of someone who has drastically overestimated his own skill level. Drastically. And it's not to be mean or anything, but I think you should look at your art and be a bit more realistic. I would seem, if you call yourself pretty good, like, I wouldn't call myself pretty good. I would call myself like decent. If you call yourself pretty good, in my opinion, you should be really good, right? So yeah, that's not the thing. Oh, you should be confident about yourself, but you shouldn't overestimate your abilities. And that's not to be mean, but your comment was like literally the only application in the entire project that is like almost laughable, the amount of confidence you have. Like, it's just unrealistic. I'm sorry. And that is not trying to be mean, but you, like, confidence is fine, but you should also be realistic, right? Like, you in your application, you literally said like, I have 9 years in experience at drawing Fakemon, while you made pieces that anyone could in one day, right? Like, don't get me wrong, it's beautiful that you have self-confidence, and I'm not trying to ruin that, but I love that you tried, but you should be realistic as well, right? I would never call myself pretty good unless I am actually really good, right? So there's a difference between confidence and being cocky while not having anything to back it up, right? Starting so bad trying to get the Pokemon style, keep overdrawing and ending up screwing. Hilde, if I were you, I would not start drawing Fakemon yet. Regular art took 1 year break, so I can learn pixel art, so year. The Frisbee, welcome to the stream. I'm still a new Pokemon fan. Well, if you want, I can give you feedback on your application, Doomsday. I can tell you what I don't like about it. Oh, we missed fingers. Like, Xav, welcome to the stream, Ben. Yes, do that? Okay. I will in a second. Like, Hilde, if I were you, do the same thing I'm doing right now. Don't try to draw Fakemon yet. If you don't understand how their shapes work, what makes a thing look like a Pokemon, just make real Pokemon first. Try to understand what type of shapes they use. If you want to get better at their style, do the first thing I did. Just trace them and see what they do. See exactly what they do for every single piece, and try to find out what they do and get better at it. At just understanding what a Pokemon is. Because if you go in without actually looking into what a Pokemon is, it's very easy to make a Pokemon more complicated and make a design look more complicated than what Pokemon would ever do, right? It's very easy to make it overcomplicated. Pokemon genuinely, in most cases, tries to make it look as simple as possible. I keep having. So yeah, I recommend just doing a bunch of tracing, see how they shade their stuff, doing a bunch of do the same thing I'm doing, like trying to understand their shapes. Just study real Pokemon before making your own. You should be able to recreate a real Pokemon before being able to create your own, in my opinion, because that makes your own Pokemon a lot better as well, because you have a better understanding of what it's supposed to look like. Damn, we did it. Shape language study completed. Will we ever be able to replicate this? I don't think so. No, we will, but it will take a huge amount of time. That is something I can guarantee you. But that's fine. Alright, before we continue with that, let's quickly have a look at the application from Doomsday and give him some feedback. From Diamond Doomsday has image. Bonk. Alright. You've ruined my reputation. No, I haven't. Like, so learn shape and don't be overly confident. Okay, let's just, like, what you wrote are, I have 8 or 9 years experience in drawing Fakemon, also 4 years in pixel art. Draw pseudo-legendary Pokemon and the mythicals. And that is fine, right? It's fine to think that you can, but like, look at your pieces, right? Like, it's a cute design, right? It's a cute design, but like, you should try to build the shapes better. Like, it's very inconsistent. Like this part of his head is like way bigger than this part. There's like no structure in here. Same for this dragon, right? This is just legs. There's no structure. It's just, there's no structure in any part of your drawing. This one as well, like, these legs just wobbly. No structure. This one is fine. This one is fine. Definitely this one is fine. There is, as you can see, there's at least a bit of structure in here. The arms feel like genuinely having some bones in there. Genuinely having some bones in the legs. There's some structure in there. Pokeball looks really cool. Potion, the items look really good. More shadow, for sure it could use more shadow, but the first thing you should practice is just drawing better anatomy. Like, there's no bones in here. It's just standing there. Like, if you draw this, it would already draw a line right here, it would already feel more balanced. But that is something you could genuinely improve on a lot. And the reason why I feel like if you draw, I have 8 or 9 years of experience in drawing Fakemon. You should count yourself. The experience doesn't matter if it isn't actually Fakemon, right? If you aren't genuinely trying to improve, I wouldn't say like I have like, I'm not saying I have experience in drawing for 10 years, right? Maybe even longer, because I started drawing as a kid. That's the same thing as me saying I've drawing experience for 16 years, while realistically I've only drawn for like 2 years seriously, almost 2 years seriously. So try to not be overconfident and actually be confident, but don't oversell you. You have to back up what you say, right? For your pixel art, I also, for your 4 years of experience in pixel art, like, it's okay, right? Don't get me wrong, it's okay, but for 4 years of pixel art, like, it's again, like, don't get me wrong, it doesn't look too bad or anything, but this doesn't look like 4 years of pixel art experience. Like, let me find it real quick. I literally only made one pixel art piece, right? One. Let me find it. I ever in my life only made one unique pixel art piece. Only one in my life. Oh, why can't I drag it? Well, let me just play it like this. Like, this little dude is my first ever drawn pixel thing in pixel art style. My first ever, right? Like, compare the differences, right? Compare the differences. Well, I am lazy. Yeah, but like, you can't. You see my comments, something. Relax, man, relax. We are currently talking about. Like, that's the issue, right? I wouldn't say that like I have 4 years of pixel art experience if my art looked like, if I show you this piece, I would just say I've only ever made one pixel art piece, or I've only been trying to get better at it for like 1 month. experience doesn't matter if the quality of the end result isn't like shown in the time. Who did that little poopy? I don't have a name though. Like that is what I'm trying to explain to you. Don't get busted out, don't get bummed out, because I genuinely appreciate you sending out an application. And it's just like these designs are completely fine, don't get me wrong. It's not bad that what you've sent in, that is not the point what I'm trying to make. Your work is completely fine, and it's completely fine to be on that level. That is totally fine. It's just the message. Don't oversell if you can't back it up. That is the message that I'm trying to tell you. If you want to sell yourself, make sure you have something to back up for it. And that was my message for today. I don't have a name though. Oh, come up with a name yourself, my friend. Practice my art instead of play piano. Well, you don't have to, right? I'm not saying that there's not anything wrong with your art or with your art level. It was just the amount of confidence and the overselling of yourself which made it quite funny to read, right? And I'm just trying to give you a lesson of like, make sure to have something to back up your words, because otherwise you just look a bit foolish. And I don't want to... Internet. What is happening? Sorry. So don't make... so don't get laughed at maybe in the future somewhere. This confidence is only fine if you know... if you have something to back up that confidence. Otherwise you're just a monkey. No one likes someone who's overly confident. No one. Only now, how can I... Don't share your age in the chat, please. Delete. For me to find a new name for it. I'm 10 million years old, let's go. Just decided to be old. Oh my god, I can already tell this is going to be a struggle. Let's go, baby. We should possibly just try to replicate the shapes instead of trying to make it perfect from the get-go. So let's bring in this kind of shape in here. Pardon me. Stop talking about age, my friends. If you're underage, please don't share it in the stream. I can't wait to see what you come up with for Metang. Believe me, it isn't going to be too special. It is just going to be Metang made out of rocks with like some yellow energy in it. So tracing would have been a lot easier for this piece, but that is not something we do anymore, so this will be an achievement if we manage to pull it off. So that is what we're going for. We are trying to make this work. Dun, 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 dun. Simple design can be super cool. True. Put it on a new layer. Dun, dun, dun. Milk, chill out, man. Mean milk. Alright guys, I'm quickly going to grab myself some food. I will be right back. Enjoy nothing because I don't have anything to show. Be right back. My man is back. My man is back. Alright, let me grab some water and then we are good to get started. Alright, We're back. My snake has the skin pattern on the body. Should I remove it? I don't know. We started what? We started drawing? No. I did not. We first started with a shape study. That is what you probably saw previously. And now we are trying to draw it ourselves. Did we hit the like goal? Little Bobby, welcome to the stream. Something and Doomsday, chill the freak out, please. Stick a point right there. Alright, that could be seen as his body being done. It's actually not, so far it is not that difficult to do, but I'm not going to say that it will look perfect, because that is definitely something it will probably not look. Jesus, will probably not be that the case. Airbrush and use paint to make Fakemon. Let's go, little Bobby. Nick, my boy Chair said you've been mean to him. At first I thought like, wait, what? I haven't been mean to anyone, like, And then I realized you meant the chair. And he deserves it. He gets to smell all the farts I do on stream. He is blessed. Some people pay for that, you know? He gets it for free. The least he can do is suck it up a little. Poor man's got pink eye. As he should. Nick, opinion on things. There is no thing. There are no things in this universe. It's all down to Parish. Social construct for sure. Actually like the movie more than I thought I would. I haven't seen it yet. I've only seen like Phil Mento talk about it, so I've seen a good portion of the movie. And what I saw from it, it actually looked pretty fun. Favorite movie list? Yeah, I need to see that movie. Still need to see that movie as well. Hated best I can give you. You gotta watch it. I will watch it once it releases. Once it gets to the Disney Plus. At least I think it will be on Disney Plus. I will watch it once it gets to one of the streaming services I have. Pardon me for being rude. I sent you the link. I don't need the link. Like I said, I will wait until it's on one of the streaming services. We don't do no piracy in here. It's hammer time, baby. Why the frick does it look so wrong? Well, let's see what happens if I just add these nails to it. Danger. freaking reels right now. Yep. Why is drawing so difficult sometimes? Cut and paste. Because the perspective of the other ones were wrong. So was the perspective of that one. Alright. Later world evolving. I can't. Only copyright free stuff. Alright. Let's take a quick 30-second break. Right, we're back. Okay, but no, welcome to the stream. Chat is awesome. Debatable. Let's see what happens if I just take this arm and like remove these parts, right? Because these aren't shown. Where do we place it though? Beautiful. That was actually nice. It actually works that way. The only thing we have to change is kind of annoying, which is one of these little grippers. They are amazingly amazing. Oh, you guys are just destroying the chat. Oh, sorry, gamer. I didn't see you yet. Welcome back, Kay. Always chaos with these guys. Oh. Let's cut and paste. It's kind of annoying to use the right Pokemon. True. Alright. I think that should be it. Maybe we should draw in those spikes as well. My favorite Pokemon is Blaziken. Blaziken, baby. Am I missing something? Yeah, the only thing I'm missing are these spikes. Alright, let's draw in this line. Oh, battery is almost empty. Purpose of the shape study. What do you think is purpose of the shape study? What do you think is the purpose of the shape study? Should I do something? Get a feel for the shapes, I guess. Not necessarily to get a better feel of the shapes, but to actually understand what the Pokemon is built out of. So what does that mean? It means instead of just going with the flow and trying to replicate this thing, we actually try to understand which easy shapes Metang is made out of, so we can replicate them. So I'm not looking at the details of Metang, I'm purely just looking at, okay, so if I show you, let's flip the canvas real quick. This is the shape language of Metang. It's basically a few circles with some volume. Like there are spherical shapes, pyramidal spheres, something like that is how to say these type of shapes. So it's like a circle with like these kind of lines on there, So what we are doing right now is try to replicate that body with the same shapes without having to look at all these. Like, oh, this looks super complicated, right? If you look at this thing, it already looks quite complicated. So what do? We build down his shape language and see into more easy to understand shapes first, and then we see how we can replicate them ourselves. I'm not happy with this part of its body though, so I am going to feel like this one shouldn't be that thick. Kater, welcome to the stream. So basically what it is, it's just me getting an understanding of what the Pokemon is to be able to replicate it. Rutger, welcome to the stream as well. How are you doing today? Bro, how the frick did I draw these kind of things, man? It should have both the same point, same width. Not. There we go. Oh, these shapes are difficult to draw, man. Markiplier, nice. Give some body positivity. Talk to me or Rutger, but I'm doing fine. Throat's a bit of pain. That is annoying. Never fun when that happens. Might be onto something here. I've been doing great. I've been doing great. I'm best happy to see a blue name in my life. Welcome. I am doing great. Trying to better my life right now. Trying to work ahead on schedule with videos. Like, I'm trying to do a lot of things to make the YouTube life a lot easier for myself, and it's working so far. So I'm happy with that, for sure. For sure am. Oh, this is so difficult. What if they're just actually like that? Does that look a bit better already? Oh my lord, why are these so difficult? So what happens if I just flip them and put these on this side too? So it doesn't matter if they're like it's not the same as on the sketch or as on the real piece. But it might help for the same feeling of the Pokemon. Might make them look like they are in the same trajectory at least. Okay, that is fine. We get ready to leave the house, Nick. Don't critique my art until I'm back. Cool, cool, cool. You go outside. Sam, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Right, let's cut and paste. Flip horizontally. Because this piece is the one that actually makes it look like we are working in the right trajectory. So it looks the way we want it to look. I believe that is the thing. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's actually this part. Alright, that might be it. Alright, I think that is going to be decent enough. Decent enough is what we're going for, guys. Because I don't think I will can make it look better than this. So this is what we're going to call it. And now it's time to add in the details. And once the details are in, we are going to give it the paradox touch. If we hit the like all, we have 20 likes. Yeah, okay. The like goal should be lower than 60 though. Feature the letters Pokemon. True. Agree. I like that feature as well. The Pokemon, especially in the pixel art games. It was amazing that all the Pokemon were able to follow you. Okay, there we go. Let's go Diamond Doomsday. Click on that, pin it. Ugh. Tough design, for sure. All right. Like, these details are bound to change, by the way. Didn't actually know this. I don't think I like that. I think this look better, so I'm going to keep it like this. Akun, welcome to the stream. All right. Alright, those are actually almost all the details we have to put in there, which is nice. Once again, I feel like changing this up ever so slightly, so it's just not that big. That's what she said. Yeah, that's better. So now Pokemon Infinite Fusion has TDC, what? The word Charizard to the dictionary. No, Pokemon Infinite Fusion was very fun to play. I don't think it's overrated. If you think that, your opinion is overrated. Your opinion is invalid right here. Okay. One thing is for certain is that we have to make sure that his nose actually is like a point. And not too round. Alright, let's go into this layer now. I don't feel like redrawing everything. Don't really feel like doing that. Because I can just paint those details black. Alpha lock. Go over every single layer here too. On alpha lock, turn it completely visible. Make it slightly bigger. Where is middle point? That is middle point. New layer. Let's go. Drop the opacity of this one. And now we can start with the actual paradoxation of this Pokemon. That took quite a long time. Trying to send me a message. Milk. I don't want to get those messages. Tonk, 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 tonk. Right, 30-second Braki. Braki. What the cat doing? What the cat do? There's sad news. Tell us, Unknown. What is the sad news, my friend? 30-second break though. Walking away from the computer. Whoa. There's things outside? Yeah. Someone is earning money right here. Someone is earning money. And it hell ain't me. Alright, Bonk. You have a cat? No, I don't. Often lies. Pinocchio be like. Paradoxation, yes sir. Orphan's gaming, welcome to the stream. Grandma who lives next to our house, she's the grandma of my best friend, was bitten by a stray dog a couple months ago. Rabies is not a joke, man. Holy freak. Well, that sucks, dude. That sucks. That is extremely extremely freaked up death. Because for the people that don't know what rabies does, rabies basically makes your body think it's allergic, or actually I don't know if it makes it think, but it just makes that your body gets allergic to consuming water. So like you can't drink water, which means you would eventually die. But it's insane. Like rabies is insane. Like they what rabies is basically once you have it, once the doctors can see, so once you have the symptoms, you are 100% dead. 100%. So you will have to either, once you get bitten by a dog, you either have to make sure you you get a rabies shot immediately, or you have to make sure you've already been vaccinated for exactly that. Because getting rabies is not something you want, guys. I can't speak out of experience, luckily, but I do know for a fact that it's not something you want to have. So if you're ever bitten by a dog, instantly tell your parents and tell them you want to go to the doctor and get a rabies shot. Like that is not something you want to. And if you can get vaccinated for it already to prevent it, but I believe their vaccinations run out, so you have to get it again maybe. So look into it. It's definitely worth it, my friends. It is definitely worth it. Yeah, any wild animal, to be fair. Sunlight, welcome to the stream. I'm new. Well, welcome. We are currently working on a paradox form for Metang, and we have noticed that Metang is kind of difficult to draw, which we already figured because of the many 3D shapes that it has. But it's fine. We are working on it, and we're going to make it look like this. So we're going to make this an evolution of the bell that we made, the paradox bell that we made. What the dog doing? I was bitten by a person with rabies. Well, R.I.P. Thank you, Arvid. I appreciate it. A squirrel is eating an acorn right next to me. I'm scared. Well, squirrels are cute. Good luck, unknown. Good luck. Maybe don't bring in like that. Maybe I should wait with these things. I just spent the past 5 minutes with the little one scooting down the stairs. Then we had to celebrate with the Mickey Mouse. That's what you have to do. Look forward to someday, Nick. Wait, celebrate with Mickey Mouse? Like this song, Mickey? Like, huh? Do you have Mickey Mouse in your house? Mickey House? Pardon me? Mickey House. Jesus. Ah, she's watching Mickey. Cute, that's so cute. Is a little kiddo. Are you kiddo me? Oi. Dun, 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 dun. Man, it's just casually building the weirdest shapes out of everything. But it's going to look sick once we're done. Believe me. Mickey, where? Making 20k subs, you have to do a slick back. What is a slick back? Mickey traumatized me as a kid. Mickey's the goat? Debatable, debatable. I've never really been a fan of Mickey Mouse. Never really been like a fan or anything. Like, it's not like I didn't like Mickey or anything, but it wasn't like my cup of tea. And of course, when I don't remember going to Disneyland when I was like that young. because we didn't go until I was like, I only went, I believe, when I was super young, and I didn't go afterwards when I was a little bit older. So I believe I didn't really get that experience of being hyped about Mickey. 2000 kids. I'm not a 2000 kid. Get out of here. I'm a millennial. No, I'm still Gen Z, but I am born in 1999, baby. So no 2000 kid in here. Get out of here. Barely. Nah. I will live in 2 centuries. Possibly even 3. Who knows? Who knows? To be fair, as long as I am like healthy, I wouldn't mind becoming a 100. Like, it's all about like quality of life, right? Quality of life is important. He's an honorary 2000 kid. My friends back then made me think he's a demon. I got scared and they told me looks like a plush. So by the way, this happened when I was in 2nd grade. Cool. So what I was terrified of back in the day when I was a kid was Bloody Mary. I don't know if you guys know what that is. Like, Bloody Mary was something people told you like at like a sleepover, and they told you that if you went to the mirror at like 12 a.m, sorry, like January midnight, and you went to a mirror and you had like candles, or not even candles. I never tested it. I never wanted to test it, but not even candles. I believe candles helped, but they said when you like said her name 3 times, I don't even dare to say it right now, like 3 times in a row, and like do a turn around every single time you said it, like she would spawn in a mirror, and it like something like that. And I was so terrified of that. Like, I never did it. I never did it, never dared to do it, and I never will do it, probably. Purely because I don't want to. I know it isn't true, right? At least that is what I believe. But what if it is? I don't want to find out, right? Do you know the chart? If you frick around, you will find out. Exactly that. Per my future Paradox Drag. That looks sick, Akun. Akun, like genuinely. Like genuinely, your pieces look really cool, man. The issue, I don't have an issue with your pieces, don't get me wrong. But since you've like used other people that are before, like that is as in like that makes me not trust it. But like if you genuinely don't do that anymore, like your pieces really look cool, man. 100%. Scared of teddy bears? Why? My biggest fear, to be honest, were wolves when I was a kid, even though we have no wolves living in Holland. Actually, we do now. They have returned, so they are back. They are coming to get me. But no, like back in the day, I was genuinely scared of wolves, like, which is stupid because we didn't have any wolves living in Holland back then. Not a single one, right? Okay, we shouldn't use too many wobbly lines. A bit of wobbliness is fine, but we shouldn't overdo it, right? You don't want to overdo it. It's fine if it happens, but we don't want to go too far, too wobbly, because it does need to look sturdy as well. You were scared of bees? To be fair, like I wasn't necessarily scared of bees, but I was of wasps. So let's just make sure we make the lines less wobbly. Make them feel a bit more sturdy. See you later, Alex. Let me traumatize. They told me all teddy bears are demons. Yeah, but that's the thing, right? Now I try to not trace. You try, but you still do? Exposed a coon right there. Like, there's nothing wrong with tracing, but you, as long as you tell that you do, right? Application of collaboration can use someone. Wait, now the application of collaboration can use someone art? What? Sent Bloody Mary 3 times with candles when they did it, saw a handprint on the mirror. Yeah, so many people say that, right? So many people claim to have seen it, but I don't trust it, and like, I don't believe in it. But even though I don't necessarily believe in it, I don't want to find out, right? I'm just going to be cautious with it. I don't want to freak around with like spirits, even though I don't necessarily believe in spirits. But why would I test my luck, right? Even though it might not be true at all, because no one has ever been able to prove that spirit exists. Spirits exist. But I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be the guy that makes those stupid decisions. You know, you don't have to. If you don't freak around, you will not find out. And that is exactly what I'm going for. I don't want to be the guy that finds out. No. He sent me a video, it was live. I don't believe that she is real. Let's do a quick Google search. Bloody Mary ghost. Folklore. Bloody Mary is a legend of a ghost, phantom, or spirit conjured to reveal the future. She is said to appear in a mirror where her name is chanted repeatedly. The Bloody Mary apparition may be benign or malevolent, depending on historic variations of the legend. Appearances are mostly witnessed in group participation play. Definition: ritual encourage young women to walk up to a flight of stairs. Oh, damn. Staring into a mirror in a dimly lit room for a prolonged period can cause one to hallucinate. Facial features may appear to melt, distort, disappear, and rotate, while other hallucinatory elements such as animal or strange faces may appear. Or, Giovanni Caputo of the University of Urbino writes that this phenomenon, which he calls the strange face illusion, is believed to be a consequence of dissociative identity effect, which causes the brain's facial recognition system to misfire in a currently unidentified way. Other possible explanation for this phenomenon includes illusions attributed at least partially to the perceptual effects of the Troxler fading, and possibly aphophenia, or even self-hypnosis. Interesting. I'm not searching Slickback, I don't know what it is. There's some debate on the identification of Bloody Mary and if she is based on a real woman. A number of historical figures have been put towards as candidates for Mary, including Mary I of England, who had around 300 religious Protestant dissenters burned at the stake during her reign, earning her the nickname Bloody Mary, Elizabeth Bethany, a 17th century Hungarian countess who allegedly tortured and destroyed around 660 girls and women bathed in their ketchup and was accused of vampirism. And Mary Worth, who has been identified as either a woman who destroyed slaves escaping the American South via the Underground Railroad, or a woman who was burned at a stake during the witch trials in the early modern period. Interesting to say the least. Imagine though seeing this appear in your mirror. I can't even look at these kind of images. It freaks the living crap out of me. Try to search and explore what Tayu is and whether it's real. Tayu? It's folklore, so it isn't real, but hey, it is folklore, so who knows? Like, that's the thing, right? We don't know if it's real or not. We don't know if it's real or not. Maybe I need to make these fingers a bit more groundy. I don't remember which typing we gave this thing. Rock psychic, right? Yeah, this definitely works for the look we're going for. Put on a video when it comes out. 4 minutes. Exabato, welcome to the stream. Exabato, goodbye. So yesterday I did a walk outside. Nick went outside. What is he doing? What is he doing? No, I genuinely went in to do a little walk. And I believe I surpassed like 10,000 steps. I did surpass the 10,000 steps. But like today, my legs and stuff feel a bit sore from that, which is crazy. That is how little we have moved in the last period of time. Like, genuinely. Think you might need to work on your line art some more. Yeah, it's wobbly, right? It's wobbly as frick. How has this man gotten so many views with this bad, poorly made line art? Welcome back, something. Welcome back. Last minute, let's go, Exabato. I think I will put like the... I touch screens, not peaches or melons. Meloni. Peponi. It's kind of funny. Yesterday, my girlfriend and I... this isn't the final rendering. No. It isn't. This is still the sketch. The line art will be a bit cleaner than this, but it will still be wobbly though. Because we're going for like the rough, rocky look. So it will definitely have some wobbliness in the final artwork too, but it might not be to this extent. Probably not. But like I'm trying to slowly learn some Greek because my girlfriend is Greek. At least she's Dutch as well, but she is actually fully Greek because her parents are both Greek. So I'm trying to learn Greek, and she did a bit of questioning, like how my progress is going and stuff. And let's just say that I just need to practice more. Because man, Greek is still super difficult. The stream has lasted for 20 hours. No, we're currently streaming for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Tell me good morning in Greek. Kalimera. Is good morning. See you later, gamer with no name. It says 20 hours. Bit of moss right there. A bit of moss right there. All right, there we go. Counts because that's because it counts the time since the stream was announced. Yeah. Yeah. Nee, bedankt. Okay, this line here actually needs to be a bit cleaner because it already has a lot of wobbliness going on. So we're going to avoid a little bit of the wobbliness and make it a bit straighter. Straighter man right here is a traitor. There we go. I feel like eating a salad. I like turtles. Hey, it's the girlfriend. Good afternoon, sleeping beauty. Oh. I'm gonna wash it. As you shoot, I can smell it from here. Rude. By the way, my girlfriend said yesterday that she will start a YouTube channel as well if I succeed with my real life channel. So if you want to see my girlfriend, you will have to make that channel work. Just telling you right now. Right, this looks like an old, rusty, not fine-tuned at all Pokemon. Beautiful. Are you done with washing your face? Are you sure about that? I can still... No, sorry. Feel much cleaner. Beautiful. Not gonna lie, your liner looking a little wobbly. For real, right? Looks insanely wobbly. How could he? What an idiot. How could he make this look so wobbly right now? What a terrible artist. Are we done? No, we are missing the nose. Yeah. Hello. Alright, let's bring in the nose. More like 12-year-old phone with a broken screen. God dang it. Why does he suck at line arts all of a sudden? What an idiot. Okay, that should be all the lines. Now it's time to add a few patches of moss here and there to add to the old aesthetic. And we might want to bring in... Like, he feels really wobbly right now. So we might have to go in on certain elements to make that a little bit less. Like, for example, his left eye, which is probably his right eye. Can't watch a video because I'm lagging. Sorry, John Bucketeer. Add some moss over there. Let's go in the try to make the eye look a bit better right here, because this is too wobbly. Like, wobbly is fine, but we don't want to have it too wobbly. So alright, that already looks a lot better. We may have overdone it a little bit on the wobbliness, but it's fine. I will fix it in the line art. I will try to not make it as wobbly in the line art. Let's actually take a chip out of here. Oh no, that would be too dissimilar to the top one. A chip out of there. Jealousy, welcome back. Dry-aged Pokemon art. A little bit of moss right there. Okay, combine it, but I spilled water all over it. True. We will clean it up a little bit with the actual line art. Is your profile pic a Minecraft skin? It is from Jealousy. Jealousy, baba boy, baba boy. Morning voice is gone. It's normal Nick voice now. Let's go. Told you exactly what it was. When is the video coming online? 5 o'clock, which is in a few hours. New video. Hopefully performs well. Would be incredible. Minecraft skin. It is a Minecraft skin. Jealousy Minecraft streamer confirmed. The reason why it looked extra wobbly is of course because that brush, my sketching brush, doesn't have any smoothing. So even I'm trying to make it wobbly, it also makes it wobbly because the lines are wobbly on its own. So it's not like straight lines with a little bit of wobbliness. No, it's like wobbliness plus wobbliness. It's considering it though. To be fair, it is so difficult to make it in on YouTube nowadays. As a gaming channel, like what you have to do, you have to edit your videos in an insanely good way in order to make it. If you like playing it, same. But Nick can. Hey, I forgot. Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. Give it the light. Damn, Michaels are going fast today. How are you doing, man? Really cool drawing for the Collabo region, guys. I forgot made a really cool drawing for it. In my opinion, is your best piece. Your best piece I've seen. It's the best piece I've seen from you so far. So that means you're improving big time as well. I saw an adorable doggy. Cute. And that's not an insult. That is a compliment. But genuinely, it's really good. And you guys will be able to see it next week. Woo! Next week. 2 videos. Let's go. Let's go. Like this right here, this line is a great example, right? Instead of just being a straight line or just like a bit of wobbliness, it's like wobbliness entirely. Yeah, we love art improvement for sure. So my goal with this line art is to make it wobbly, but actually on some parts, but also make it sharp on others. I can't improve because I'm lazy. Well, find a way to not be lazy then. I'm doing great as well. I'm doing great as well, man. Dun, 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 dun. Been drawing characters recently and the line art is crisp. Definitely jealous of you. You've made some incredible pieces. Is it for D? Are those for D&D? Like I said earlier in the stream, once I am able to draw anything, like sketch anything, like once I'm good at sketching, guys, we are breaking through the YouTube ceiling instantly. Once I'm good at sketching, it's over for everyone. I will be on the top, right? I'm telling you right now. Once I'm good at that, like being able to sketch up like a good pose in like minutes, right? It's over for everyone. I believe as well, but it will take a lot of time. And I need to practice sketching more in general then. Let's go, Hilme. Welcome back, welcome back. I believe as well, but it will take tons of practice. But that is what the project will come into play for the other channel. And you say I'm cocky. No. I said you're cocky because you said it about your current skills. It currently isn't over for everyone because I'm not the best artist on YouTube. By far I am. Not even close. But once I am good at sketching and be able to draw like a pose in minutes, that is when I can make really good content. And that is when I will shoot into the sky with my YouTube channel. Because I'm not saying that I am right now, because no, definitely not. To sketch up a good pose. Look like absolute shite. Prediction, exactly. Like, for real, like it's genuinely one of the best things to be able to do well is like being able to sketch well. Because rendering is easy, right? Rendering, it isn't that difficult, to be fair. Like rendering isn't that difficult at all. Like you just need to know it, and then it's super easy because it's consistent in every piece. But sketching is different for every piece, which makes it difficult. Yeah, you're nowhere near my art skills. Maybe because I'm lower on the scale. Yeah, don't worry about it, my man. Like I am super lazy as well, right? At least it might not be laziness, but my ADHD makes it very difficult for me to do something I don't want to do like 100%. Like, for example, playing a game is easy because it doesn't require any motivation because it's just fun. But drawing, for example, isn't something I do off stream, right? It's the only time I draw is on stream. And when I had to draw thumbnails, which should be fixed right now, which we should have someone for. Talent does exist though. Talent does exist, but if you want to make it in a certain branch, you just have to work harder than the rest. But talent is definitely something that does exist. Practice is the key to victory, but there is definitely talent. Because, for example, I could practice as the most amount ever, and I will never be as good as Messi would be at football, for example. So talent is definitely something that exists. But if an artist is good, it's not because of talent. It's all because of hard work and enough practice. You should call it talent though. It'd be affinity. Nah, no. Messi is definitely has talent. Because some people are just good from the start, right? There was one dude my father used to train with football, and he was like a little kid, right? He was genuinely like probably like 10 at most, and I was older than him, and he was already scoring goals in a way that I had never been able to, and I still can't. Like, at an age of 10, he was already better when I was like, what was I? I was like a few years older, like 4 or 5 years older, but that man was scoring literally insane goals, right? He's currently playing for a professional football team called AZ. So he was really good. Like, that is just talent. Some people just have talent, but if you don't, that doesn't mean you can't make it. Because with enough practice, you will be able to do anything you want. But becoming the best at something, you do need a little bit of talent in most cases. He plays for AZ. He plays for this team. And he comes out for the official Netherlands team as well, under 23. Like, this is the team. This is the team he plays for, and he also plays for the Dutch national team. Here we go. This is him. This is him. He was already insanely good when he was a kid. Like, it was insane what he did. Like, I still remember it to this day. It literally blew me away what type of goals he made. Which was crazy what he was already able to do as a kid. Said that Ajax is playing in the kitchen division. No. But it might happen. No, it won't happen. But they aren't playing well, that is for sure. Friends are bad at the game, is it though? What? Like what I still remember of him, one day my father couldn't go to the game. Like, I don't know why he couldn't, but he asked me, like, please, could you do it for me? Could you coach them this game? And that's what I did, right? He just gave me the positions that everyone had to play in, and I was just there to be the coach for literally one match, right? And I did it together with a father who was always there too. I still remember how that man scored goals. It was insane, right? In that match, he literally chipped them over the keeper, right? Like, those kind of goals, it's just not something you do at that age, unless you're just talented and really good and have a feeling for it. He's a big soccer buff, so he probably knows who he is. Oh, he isn't that he is young though. He's still quite young, so he isn't that famous yet. But I don't know where he will play. Like, I don't know if he's good enough to become one of the top. I genuinely don't know, because I don't watch it that often. But I just don't know. I don't know what his potential is. But like, playing for like an official, I want to say Pokemon team. Playing for an official team in the Netherlands already means you're pretty good. And it's not one of the weaker, it's not a weak team either. It's not like one of the lower teams. It's actually one of the top performing teams in the competition. So that does actually mean he's already pretty good. Two people are talking. Four Nick is talking to. True. Good for him, yes. Really cool, man. It's really cool. But I don't care, right? Like people always be like, oh, wish it were me. But I genuinely think, I don't know how far I could have made it with football, but if I practiced it enough, I could have been played a bit higher than what I ended up playing at. There was definitely a lot of things I could have improved on, but I preferred playing League of Legends inside, so never really saw what my full potential was. But my grandpa used to play for AZ as well. He was also asked to play for Ajax, for example, but he didn't want to go because his team was Feyenoord, which is like the rival of Ajax. That is what he was supported, so he didn't want to play for Ajax. My father was actually has played paid football as well, but he almost played two. Yeah, what are they called? Like, they're called interlands in Dutch, which is playing games with your country against another country. But he played in the army, so back in the day we still had, like, you had to go to the army. Every boy and every man had to go to the army. So my father, they had like a football team in the army, and that is what my dad played for. And he almost played against two different countries, but sadly both matches were cancelled last minute. One due to them not being able to land their plane because the wind was too heavy, and the other one was because of snowfall. So we almost played two soccer matches against different countries for the Netherlands. And my dad was one of those players, like he used to coach me as well, right? That man I know what he is capable of, right? I knew it every single time. I know what he was able to do. But he did stuff as well where you still, even though you know he can do stuff like that, does it, and you're standing there with your mouth open, like, how the hell do you score like that? How the hell do you do those kind of things? And that is what you call talent. Talent, it's the little bit of magic. Excitement in my life. These are some sort from the weather already. Practice makes perfect, true. Pressure and have broken knees at the age of 35. That is not what footballers have, but okay. Fenrichers, welcome. I didn't start streaming late. Played football last year for my school. I used my body as a shoot, and everyone, like, damn, I just got kicked in the face for y'all. What? All of my country, even our prime minister, were cheering for a women's football team during the World Cup. I don't watch women's football. I don't really watch a lot of football. I only watch Ajax sometimes, and I like to watch the Dutch team. And I'm not going to say that women shouldn't play football, because for sure they should, but it's kind of stinky bad. Keepers, a lot of keepers are just stinkingly bad in women's team, and I don't think we should compare it though. I don't think you should compare women's football to men's football, because it's so different, right? Go in retirement around 40 because they were down their knees. No, they go in retirement around 40 because your body you can't function like that anymore at 40, because your body will be too old to run that many distance and stuff. So it's not the knees that go bad. It's just that younger boys will be better, and that's why they retire. It's not worn down, it's just you're old. If you're older, you can't sprint as fast and those kind of things. That's just, you might see it as worn down, but it doesn't mean that your knees are bad or anything. It's just when you're older, you're slower. That's just you don't have that much energy to spend. I am offended, but I also agree. Yeah, the thing is, I don't know. In my opinion, you can't be offended by it because, like, literally one professional football player played against a team of the entire professional football outfit of Australia. But I believe it was Australia, and he beat them. 1 against 11, and he beat them. Like, professional football like team of Australia got beaten from the USA, got beaten by 16-year-old boys. Like, saying that that it's just as good is just not true. And it doesn't matter because it doesn't have to be just as good. But to me, it makes it not as fun to watch because it isn't as good. Cartilage, yeah. It gets damaged when repeated overuse. That is kraakbeen. But as you grow older, you just aren't as fast anymore. It's just you don't have the energy, and it could be because they wear down their knees. But that's not really the case, right? It's not really that every single football player has bad knees. That is not the case at all. It's just you're older and then you get replaced. That's simply what it is with every single sport. Every single sport at a certain age, you're just too old to play anymore and just can't. And it's not every single sport, because some sports it doesn't really matter how old you are. But in most sports, you have to be able to perform at the highest level. And when you're a bit younger, it goes easier because you have more energy, more explosive power, all those kind of things. I don't think that football or any other game should be gender split. Like, I'm a boy and I play badminton with my other friend who's also a boy. But we are the only boys in badminton from our grade. Should be gender splitted. I think literally every single game, not every single sport, but a lot of the sports that have power in them should 100% always be splitted. Because it's just not fair. Because, for example, if you put a women's team in a competition with men team, they will come dead last. Literally, in most cases, they will become dead last. Especially, and what's the other opinions again? No, but that's the thing. It's not an opinion, it's facts. Your knees don't get worn. They might worn down for some, but you don't have bad knees because you played football. Because that's not the case. Football players not all football players retire because they have bad knees. They're just older and not good enough to play professional football anymore. Options. Other options, I see. But it's not an opinion. It's not my opinion, it's just the case. It's not my opinion that football players don't retire because of their knees. It's because they're older. And they can't get the level that they are supposed to have in order to keep playing for a professional professional team. Because a lot of players actually continue playing sports afterwards. If you look at Arjen Robben, Dutch player you might know, he always had injuries, always. But after he was done with his football career, he ran a full marathon. If his knees were bad, he wouldn't be able to do. He wouldn't be able to run an entire marathon if his knees were that bad, right? Yeah, sure, I know football players by name. Body wear and tear. The thing is, a football player, their entire thing is to make sure they don't get injuries. Because if you get injuries, your career is over, right? Of course, it might have a higher risk to get bad knees playing football. That doesn't mean every single one of them. I got an attitude. No. It's just a discussion. Like, that is just It's just the case. Not every the statement of every single footballer retires because of bad knees. You can't believe that's true, right? But it doesn't make sense to call women's football. They should just call it football. No, yeah, but why not? Why isn't it fair? Because it's women's football. If you're talking about football, you genuinely, the first thing you think about is men's football. The reason why you call it women's football, because it's different. The amount of skills portrayed in both sports, it's just different. So if you talk about women's football or football, like it's just different. And football was first played by men. In general, like women's football is only big since a few years, right? But it wasn't at all at first. They called men's football. The reason you call it football, they both play football, right? But if you want to be more clear, you just say women's football, because that is something that came after men's football. Is there any footballer who's still playing after they got older? Let's say yes. My uncle still plays football. He is 67. I believe he is age of 67 and he still plays football. Just because you cannot perform at the highest level anymore doesn't mean your knees are bad, or you're just not as good as you were when you were younger. And that's why you don't play professional football. But you have a lot of people that still play football when they're older. Olden days were absolutely sexist. True. Why do Americans call football football and football soccer, but not football handball? Or just rugby? Gotta make sure we click. Guess a sexist, yeah, chat. Like, I'm completely fine if you call it men's football. But if you talk about football, the first thing I think about is men's football. So, like, if you genuinely come up to me and talk about football, the first thing I would think about is men's football, unless you're a girl yourself or a woman yourself. Then I might be thinking, oh, maybe she plays football. I don't know. That's why you clear up, like, I'm talking about women's football, because that's not something I would think about. Mom, welcome to the stream. Kind of sexist. Medical data was taken from men back in the day. Yeah, and I know. I don't mind at all, like, calling it certain things, but the thing a lot about there are some things we are used to, right? Does that mean it's how it should be? Not necessarily, but on the other hand, what does it matter if we call it if we call it women's football and football, or if we call it men's football? I don't give a flying frick. But if I'm talking about football, the first thing I think about is men's football and not women's football. Because it's just two different sports, in my opinion. Because the level is so different. The level is just so different that I see it as a different sport. I've seen keepers in women's football, like, what the hell was that, dude? And of course you have the same thing with men, that some people are, like, bad. That you will always have that. But I've seen it happen way too many times. So much football, I can't comprehend the data. And what I feel like nowadays is that saying certain things like what I just said is just bad. But we all have to. Why can't I call it women's football, right? Because that is what it is. I don't care if I have to call it men's football, but that is not how I see it. I don't care if it is. They are both playing football, but in order to make a better understanding, I call it women's football because it's different. And I'm talking about something differently. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. See you later, I forgot. Sleep well, my man. Do, 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 dun, dun. Bum, 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 bum. See you later, jealousy. This line art is taking forever, dude. Holy crap. Specify it at a gender like all time, just better because it makes football seem like a purely is a men thing. I don't see it that way. Just because they both play football, right? But just because one is called... Thank you, jealousy. Just because one is called women's football, is that really sexist? Is that really... Do we really care about it that much? Like, for example, the same thing, if it would be different, right? 1 second. Like, I don't understand why this is an issue, right? Because it's a women's football. Like, I don't understand. I was working on entirely to jam. Like, it just says like, oh, this sport is for this gender, well, this is for one if you specify one and not the other. Yeah, but what I don't understand, why is it an issue? Like, if someone comes up and says like, hey, this is men's football, and call women's football, I don't give a flying frick if someone feels that it should be that way or it is that way. I don't understand what's the issue in that. Like, I don't understand why people have an issue with this stupid word. Like, why does it matter? As long as people watch it or play it, it doesn't matter what it's called, right? Unless it's like, if you're offensive about it. But I just think it's a bit like, why are we complaining about something that is so insignificant? It's just football. I don't care. But to specify it more easily, it's women's football, because it is that drastically different that it's easier to specify that it is about women's football. Like, for example, swimming. No one says swimming is like a... Some people are just trying to find things to be offended by. And I go, something like, for example, swimming. No one says women's swimming. Like, you might have a women's swimming team, but no one says swimming. Because you also have a men's swimming team. The thing is, if it's so different for a man and a woman, which it is with football, it is better to specify one. Because the first thing you think about is men's football, because they play it the best. Generally speaking, because you definitely have some women that are actually pretty good, and will probably be better than I am. There are definitely women that are better than I am in football, especially with my current endurance. But generally speaking, there are more men that are good in football than there are women that are good in football. Or at least the level of skill is higher in men than it is in women. And that is fine, right? That's in a lot of sports. Like, tennis is one of... No, not even tennis. I believe tennis... It's one of my favorite experiments, because... like, I believe one of the top women in tennis played against like the 400 men in that list, and she lost, right? Like, it's just a difference between genders. It's just men are just stronger in most cases, right? But you're talking about the professional sport, the professional athletes, like the top of the top. In a lot of sports, men are just better at that, purely because they have more strength. And that's generally speaking, because not every, but it's the top of the top, right? And that's why I'm against transgender athletes performing in women's divisions. Make a separated division for them, because it's just not fair if someone's born as a male and just transforms. Is that what you say? I don't think it transforms. Just I wanted to say transcends, but like it switches side. I can't say. I don't know how you call that. Transitions. That is the word. Transcends. Ooh. No, like I don't think it's fair someone transitions into like the different gender and then performs between like women athletes. And it's not that I don't think they should be able to participate. No, I think they should be able to participate. But either do it with men or make a separate division for transition people, for transgender people. Because they might be thinking, yeah, but they're getting hormones to stop testosterone, but they have grown. They've grown as a man, right? And that's not. I have nothing against that. That's completely fine. But I just don't think it's fair for the women. Automatically, they're built different. In my head, it's like someone with full use of their legs joining a wheelchair. Yeah, like, and that is. People might think it's offensive, but I just don't think it's fair for the women. And like, don't get me wrong, I don't have anything against transgender people. Like, if you get happy by it, why the frick would I be mad about it? You do you. But I just don't think it's fair for the women that have trained their lives. Like, for example, I believe she's called Lisa Thompson. Lisa Thompson, with swimming. Okay, welcome back. Like, she's part of the swimming stuff. And they had to dress. They were in a dressing room, and they told like the women athletes just said like, yeah, like Lisa Thompson, I'm going to call her she had like a big dongus hanging down there. How, like, it's fine, you don't have to transition completely, but then don't like, it's not, it just doesn't feel right. How, like, it's not fair for women, right? And I think you should protect women's sports to stay for women. I'm completely fine with making transgender toilets or something. That's not a big deal. But in a sport where performance is key, where women train their life, you shouldn't be put up against what was once a man who has grown as a man and all of a sudden isn't a man anymore. Which is fine. But she shouldn't be able to compete against women that are born as women. It just doesn't feel fair to me. But I know I'm not the only one, but it might be for someone. I don't understand why that is a hot topic. I don't even understand why it is. It just feels like such common sense to me. Like, why doesn't it feel like common sense to people? Because it's just not fair, right? I don't understand. Everyday, welcome back. Like, if someone is against this, right? Can like, it's fine if you're against it. Can someone explain it to me? Like, what is the thought process? Like, why should that be fair? Like, is there anyone who disagrees with me on this? Like, is there anyone who thinks it's fair that transgender athletes can perform with women's sports? Because we're talking about the LGBT plus community, and that's a prime area for controversy, cancelling, and offense. True. But I don't understand why would you get offended by it? It just feels like such common sense to me. Like, even if I were a transgender, if I was transgender, I wouldn't feel like I would deserve playing against women. I don't understand how that is not like common sense. Like, I don't understand it. And I know are just stupid, unfortunately. Peanuts with a buzz and a garlic bread. Or Sora's welcome to the stream. I don't think they deserve life. What? I agree with you. I think maybe if it was given a bit of regulation, it would be okay. Like if you transition with hormones prior to having a meal. Still, I still don't think, I don't know how that works, right? Because it's difficult to measure. I think it should just be in a standalone league. I think it should just be a standalone league to make it fair for women. That's not approved, so I won't either. God doesn't exist though, so see you later, Gabriel. See you later. Like, I don't know. I think it should be its own league. I don't know. You just said Jesus. Yeah, but Jesus is like, I don't believe in Jesus. And it's fine if you believe, right? I'm not trying to bash your... Well, I am trying to bash your points a little bit. Because if you use your beliefs as a reason to not support people that just are gay, that is freaking lame as freak. I'm sorry. If you base your religion on hate, I am not going to take it easy on you. I have no respect for people that, like, I have all the respect for people that believe, but I have no respect for people that use their religion to hate on gay people and not accept them, especially if it's their own child. Like, bro, you have a, if hell is a place, you have one big spot reserved for you there. After what they did to my kind. Rip or Sora's rip. Pinata just for salt. Like, it's not hatred, it's disappointment. Why? Like, why is that a disappointment? Like, I do understand that it might be difficult for a second. As in, like, for example, if I had a kid and she or he would come up to me and said, like, hey dad, I want to tell you I am gay. It wouldn't take me a second to react in a positive way. Like, I would say, okay, so when are you bringing him or her home? Like, when can I meet him? When can I meet her? Like, I genuinely wouldn't care in that way, but it would be a little bit like you have to get used to the idea of, right? Because the first thing you think about is like, oh, my kid is going to have like either a girlfriend or a boyfriend, and you just build on that idea, right? You just build on that idea and build that in your head, the expectations. But I wouldn't mind at all. Like, the reason why I wouldn't want my kid to be gay, not because I don't want my kid to be gay, because it would be difficult for them to be in this world, right? Because you have people that don't accept you, and that is, I just hope they won't be it, because it will make their life more difficult. But I don't care if they are, as in like, I don't care if they will be. I just hope for them that they don't have to go through all that trouble and not have acceptance by so many stupid, dumb people. Because gay people are definitely not accepted in the current world, even though people might say otherwise. In my opinion, if you're gay, you have like you play your life on hard mode, on hardcore mode. Too bad if they end up in hell. You can pity their choices without being nasty to them or denying them their freedom. Like, religion is so stupid if it denies, like, being gay. Like, that is the most stupid stuff ever. Like, religion already has, like, a ton of plot holes. And I never heard a single argument that proved me wrong. Never saw any proof. Like, I always ask people that are religious, just like, hey, like, could you prove to me, or could you tell me something? Could you give me a reason to believe as well? And they never can, other than you just gotta have some faith. And that is difficult for me, right? I'm not saying that that God doesn't exist or it cannot exist. I need to see proof in order to believe in something. And that makes it difficult, because I never heard someone say, like, yeah, just look at this, and then bam, I believe. Once I see a single bit of proof, I believe, right? But that makes religion so difficult for me, because so many people always come up to me and say, like, hey Nick, well, God does exist, and I'm saying, like, yeah, no, it doesn't, unless it's proven to me. I don't believe in it. And they always say, like, yeah, but you have to get a little bit of faith. I can't have faith if I don't see any proof, right? I left my previous church because they never the new pastor made a requirement for gay people to sit in the back and can't become members. I was like, nah, that's crazy. Don't do. Some religion is real, Nick, just don't. Some religion is real, some is fake. I'm Muslim, I believe, just in case. You know, but you have to understand, right? You have to understand that religion, like, why would I believe, like, from God's perspective, let's say God is there, God does exist. Like, why would I believe in something that he shows nothing? He literally shows nothing, nothing, not even a little bit of proof. Like, wouldn't it be nice if he just showed a little bit of proof of himself to, like, say, hey, I'm real? Then everyone would believe. And another fact, like, why do children get cancer, right? Why do children get cancer? Can you explain that to me? Because if a God existed, like, why do children get cancer then? Like, doesn't that seem a bit mean, bit sadistic? Or is that just me? All religions are incomplete. I deciphered this legendary where all the truth I've discovered. God made me so smart that I don't trust that he's real. Yeah, like, for real, like, if he exists, why doesn't he show? And that is, like, show anything. Because no one has ever been able to show me any proof that he does exist. What's the point of life? Tell me. The point of life is to reproduce, keep your species alive. Keep your species alive by reproducing and trying to have the best life you could on the limited time you have on this planet. Nothing more, nothing less. People always think, like, why are we different from other animals? Because we are not. We are literally animals. I don't understand, like, do pigeons have a religion? For the people that believe, do pigeons have religions? Why do we have religions and pigeons don't? Like, that is my argument. Like, why would we have a religion but other species don't? Why are we the obsolete, almighty animal that has all those things? If pigeons have religion, I mean, I believe that it's a test. Like, that is look, why religion sounds stupid to me is because I don't see proof. We were born smarter than them. No, we evolved to be smarter than them. We evolved we got thumbs to be able to grab things which we could carry. We could make fire with them, and we could communicate with them. We could eventually write stuff down, so we could pass on our information generations on generations, eventually being able to evolve into a freaking what we are right now. like it's just a very rare like ability that it happens. But if God existed, why have we only existed for this short amount of time on Earth, right? Why weren't we here from the start? Why did he first make dinosaurs, all those kind of things? Or were dinosaurs not true either? But dumber than a pigeon. True. All hail America, right? Say that when you go to hell someday. Well, if I go to hell purely for not believing in something I've never seen, well, so be it. I don't need a God to live a good life and be kind to people. I don't need a God for that. I can make my own decisions. And why would I want to believe in something that throws me into an endless pit of fire purely before not believing in him, without him giving me any single proof of his existence? That doesn't sound too invitational to me. And the issue is, you can't change my mind because you can't give me any reasons to believe other than have some faith. And I don't think a real God wouldn't require us to have faith in him and destroy us if we don't. Like, wouldn't he be proud of you if you questioned his existence, if he doesn't show you proof? Or would he only want sheep people that just follow him purely because he wants to? It doesn't make sense. And that is why I'm not against religion, but that's why I don't believe. I'm totally okay if you believe, but the thing is, it doesn't make sense. Until it makes sense, I'm not believing. And I don't understand why that should be a bad thing. God gives chances and life is not like that. You're not understanding. Blind faith is a scary concept, honestly. Agreed. God gives chances and life is not like that. You're not understanding. Well, explain it to me then. Explain to me what I'm not understanding. Because I believe you face your own challenges. The day that I die and I find out that God wasn't real, I'm going to be so happy. Purely because it's so funny that so many people believed in something that did not exist. And even if it does exist and I find out once I die, well, it is what it is, right? It is, genuinely is what it is. I wouldn't care. Even if I go to hell for something, even if I be kind to anyone and I go to hell for that, I don't think that's fair. I have something that is created called an anaphorate. It's the ultimate singularity. Okay, cool. Cool. His fingers still look a bit wonky, to be fair. We're just going to pretend like they look beautiful, and maybe the shading will help with that. I don't know. Fill in this mother trucker. This thing looks incredibly cool though. Time I thought, shading will save it. Page is all gray and I'm like, what the frig have I done? Nah. Shading has got this. I believe in shading. I believe. You gotta believe. Oh. Yeah, the fingers are just a bit wonky, but we're just going to pretend like they aren't. Because I don't want to change it anymore. We already worked for too long on this piece. It might actually be the only piece I do today. Possibly. Because this piece is draining. Draining all the energy out of me. And I can't do another sketch of this. So that will destroy me. The purpose of religion is to stick with a belief. That's why you can change religion as much as you want. But if you can change your religion as much as you want, doesn't that mean that it doesn't have any value? Your Fakemon is landed in a trash can. Do you want me to give some feedback on the one you posted? Some live feedback? Because typing it is too difficult. Typing is too much work, but always have value. Because when I was not like a Pokemon enough, the perspective was just here. It wasn't necessarily the perspective that was too bad though. I can genuinely point out some of the issues of the piece why it wasn't looking as much as a Pokemon. But only if you want to, of course, because I don't want to be that guy that just gives you feedback for not wanting it. It doesn't work like money. I understand it doesn't work like money, but it doesn't, if you can switch that easily, why is one true and the other isn't? Doesn't that mean both of them are wrong? I'll have you look at my next one. Wait, where is it? Is it in stream critiques? It was in work in progress. Are you finished? Not yet, Josiah. It's trash anyways. Yeah, but I can point out a few things. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. Okay, this is a little bit too big. Let's keep it in here. Okay. What doesn't look like Pokemon? Which part of this drawings don't look like Pokemon? It's mostly these front arms. These front arms don't look like Pokemon. Why? Because they're way too detailed. They have like all these wrinkles and all. I get that it's supposed to be a bird, but this makes it super busy. Like the way exactly. Keep them simple. You don't even have to use too many wrinkles to make it look a bird. Like you don't even have to make it that bird. Like you could just do that with the color and just add a few lines over here to make it seem more like a bird leg. Try to keep this simpler. The face has a lot of stuff going on here as well. Like this, it has this element. This nose is like a bit busy as well. It's just a lot of things happening. And because you also have wings, you have a tail, there's too much happening. Try to simplify it. And if you want like a Griffin Pokemon, it was like, oops. Like if you want, where, let's go into Fakemon. Here, Moxie 2D is Fakemon. He made a Griffin. He made a Griffin Pokemon. Like, even though it is a big design as well, with a lot of elements going on there too, it does only feel like it combines like a bird and a lion, instead of having like the entire whisker thing making it look like a dog. This goes for something. Your design makes it look like a dog, a bird, a lion, all those kind of things together. Like big wings make prominent feature. Like this is something you could definitely take some inspiration from if you want to try to draw a Griffin. Try to keep it simple. Don't combine 50 animals in one design unless you really have to for it. Try to keep that simple. Like it's only a lion with like a bird. That's it. Simplicity is key. Waifu. Waifu lions though. Little bird. Predafin. Cool, cool, cool. But yeah, that was feedback hour. That was feedback hour for now. Quickly read up on this chat. Thank you, Latina. Listen, dude, Nick. Not you, Nick. Religion is hard, but I have to do it. Don't worry about it, man. If you believe, you can believe. But I am not going to believe unless I see proof. One will be way better, promise. Let's go, Hilme, let's go. You ask for it a bit, but you must embrace the idea of the thought, let it seep in. What are you saying? Okay, why are you always so weird? We don't have a lot of those segment lines on there. Do we need that? Will that make it look even better? Possibly for the shading. Let's try that. Like for example, if I have some lines over here to add some thickness to it. Oh yeah, that looks so much better. Better. I'm stronger. I'm better. No, I don't. That one doesn't need to be there. This one here it does though. Another plate, beautiful. Nice. Do we need more? Yeah, this makes it look, everything looks so much more rock-like, which is something I like. That's what I like. Is what I like. Doing something what I like. What I like. You might see some proof one day, and then I'm not too stupid to not believe. Maybe we have found out why K is always that weird. Maybe it's just an AI that is literally only talking through ChatGPT. I think that would explain why K is always that freaking weird. I can 100% see that same. Okay, it's only a child. I think that's the reason. No, I don't know. I think the other one is more probable. And there's more stuff than an AI ever could. I don't think so. Sure you do, buddy. Sure you do. Pardon me for being rude. It wasn't me, it was my food. Dun, 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 dun. What do you mean I'm green? I'm not green. Why would I be green? I am not green. I think a 6-year-old could mentally challenge the likes of you. Give yourselves credits. I have never been mentally challenged. I always feel that you are mentally challenged. Hurry! Get wrecked. Genuinely. Shots were fired without holding back. A rip game. Okay, you just always say the weirdest stuff ever and no one gives a flying frig about what you say, and it's always annoying and it doesn't add anything to the stream. Stream critiques and rework the first year from the ground up. Okay, let's have a look. First reaction. Stream critique. Oh, Gabriel, by the way, beautiful Perry the Platypus, like holy damn. This is probably the best drawing I have ever seen, right? Shape language. It's the snack. Snack is getting reworked. Nice. Eyes are bigger. Let's go. These eyes definitely could work. Make it feel more Pokemon. That is the first stage. Let's go. It's like a beaver. It looks like a bit like a beaver. A little beaver dude. I like it. It still might be too much going on there with the claws as well. I don't know. The claws might just be too much. Like the rest of the design really looks good. It looks like a Pokemon. I don't know, the claws might be too much. Little finger though, look at that. keep him around, but I'm gonna simplify the feed like the fetchinger stuff. It's too much. Yeah, like try to keep it simple, but this is definitely a lot better than the previous one already. 100%, you're on the right track to Pokemon-fy the stuff. Oh, wrong thing. A platypus from the next channel. Bury the platypus from next channel. No. Always improving, let's go. No, everything needs to be filled in. I was checking if everything had to be filled in or if it could just stay like that. But no, it needs to be all filled in. This color palette just goes really hard, by the way. It's a really good color palette. Desert, Metang. Metang. Do I want to like flip the shadows? Possibly, right? Or do we want to keep it on the inside of it? Like the reference piece had. But just start with doing this one. Accepting criticism is the most important part in the art world. 100%. But I only accept like constructive ones. True. But even non-constructive ones, as in like, if a lot of people have feedback for you, it might be a good thing to look into what the why they have it, and if what they're saying is kind of true, right? I don't know if that works actually. Possibly we should do it in the opposite way. And add like a little bit of shadow right there. Yeah, that actually works a lot better. They don't fall for it. He's just trying to bait you into a stupid conversation which won't lead to anywhere. Okay, just always spouts out random stuff which no one cares about. It's just what he does, man. It's just what he does. Say things like your art is trash, lol. Yeah, that doesn't help anything. It's just so annoying. When he spouts out random stuff, every time he does it, I'm just gonna time him out. Like the reason I don't want to ban K because he's always here, or she, I don't know. He or she's always here, which is, I appreciate that, but it's just so annoying, and it's always about random stuff, and I don't care about it, and it always ruins the stream chat. But at one point I'm just going to lose it. I'm gonna ban him or her. Because enough is enough. Okay, it's timed out. It's okay, it won't show up right now. Not for another 6 minutes. 6 minutes of rest. Until that little demon returns. Like, I don't understand why he or she does it every single time, right? Like, I've told us so many times, like, chill the freak out, stop saying random stuff, and constantly just doing it again and again and again and again and again. I just don't understand it. I just don't understand why? Literally just why? Why are you so annoying? Why can't you just chill? Okay, this is your last warning. I'm calling it right now. Next time you're annoying again, you're getting the ban hammer. It's enough. Enough is enough. Nick being mean, confirmed. You're so lucky. Kay is so lucky Connor isn't here often anymore. Connor would have banned him like 2 years ago. And I'm not even kidding. Connor was a menace. He didn't care. He was like, oh, you are annoying, bonk. Get him out of here. Which was funny. I want to test one thing. Maybe Kay thinks it's funny if you rage. Well, then Kay also must find it funny when he gets banned. Just testing something out real quick. I actually like this one more, so we're going to do it like that. We can't even first this got brought up, lol. Connor is one of our moderators. Not about being my favorite pseudo paradox Pokemon. Let's go. I agree. Imagine what the final evolution will look like. An absolute unit of a Pokemon. From you, I mean, I figured. Weird, like how you would progress a wall E like Bottom to Metang. Yep, that one is gonna be weird as freak. But we are down for that. A bit of weirdness. You can't go wrong with a little bit of weirdness, right? Weirdness. A lot of people actually like the design, so We're keeping it. We're keeping the weird design going. Because that is what we do. I don't really have a clue what I will do for Metagross once we get to that line. I'm not even sure what I will do for Metang. But we'll figure something out. We will rock you. Buddy, you're a boy and a big man banging on the world, gonna be a big man someday. Time for some different music. This drawing is taking forever to finish. Holy frickle crickle. We might do a quick and short stream tomorrow to finish the future form, because I am completely exhausted from this drawing. So we might do a quick stream tomorrow to see if we can finish the future form. Just like do one drawing in that stream. And I don't think it's weird that we have some issues with trying to finish this piece, because like it's genuinely like a quite intricate drawing that we had to make. It's gonna be critique session before the ending of the stream. We already did some critique. When help. I didn't give your piece critique because you weren't here. I'm here to remind you to rest your eyes. Okay, good go. 1 minute break. This drawing, man, this drawing. I don't know, maybe we'll continue. It just fluctuates. Like my energy fluctuates. It's a little Give me 2 minute break. I will be back in 2 minutes. Custom timer. 2 minutes. Alright, be right back. Right back, baby. Nice cheese. Sorry, man. I can't believe the green guy. We're back. I actually feel some chill music.